A limited liability company is a legally registered entity that is separate from its owner and offers protection from personal liability. It also has to do with shares. So you find yourself in a situation whereby you own shares in a company. If you have a partner, you get to strike 100% share ownership in the company. This also helps with investors as well. In a situation whereby an investor would like to invest in your business, you get to release some of the shares to them so that they can own stake in the business. So for a limited liability company, you should have at least 2 directors. Also, you can have more directors depending on your company structure. Yes, a foreigner can own a company here in Ghana. In fact, you can decide to own 100% share ownership or decide to partner with a local here in Ghana, which is a joint venture. Some of the requirements you need to register a limited liability company includes the passport bio or the Ghana card. You also need the name of the company. We need at least 3 names to run a name search on them. You also need the tax identification number of all members involved. Now, I have a list of all the compare details or all the compare requirements needed. You can just text Easystart in the comment section and I'll send them to you. Now, when it comes to the timelines, it usually varies because, a limited liability is a complex registration to be done. You have to deal with auditors. A lawyer would have to, affirm the registration before it to be done. So it goes through a lot of processes. So on a normal, if you go to the registrar general, you go to the headquarters, you can get it done within a month or 2. But don't worry, Easystart, like as always, they are always here for you. You can get it done with us within 10 to 12 working days. The official fee for a limited company registration is 585 cedis. And also take note, you have to pay a stamp duty of 1% on your stated capital. So for example, if let's say your stated capital is about 100,000 Ghana cedis, you'll be paying 1%, which is 1,000 cedis, which you would add to the official fee, making about maybe 1,500 or 2,600 Ghana cedis. So basically, the full cost for a limited liability varies per your structure and per your stated capital. Your amount changes. So shareholders are basically the owners of the company, and the directors are, managers, or they are the one who manages the affairs of the company. But in other ways too, you can find yourself in a situation whereby the shareholder can also opt to become the director. Yeah, it is not negotiable. All company registered have to file their annual returns, and you usually file your annual returns after 18 months of registration. Yes, you can actually change your company name if you want to. Normally, the process are quite simple. You have to firstly check the name of the new company you would want. Then you prepare for a resolution form to be submitted for the change. Also, you should take note that you need to file the annual returns before you initiate such changes, because if you don't file the annual returns, basically the system will not be open for such change. Yes, one person can fully own a limited liability company. However, you need at least 2 directors to register it. Yes, after registration, you can open a corporate bank account. What you need is the auditor's consent letter from your auditor. Now, every company has an auditor in their company detailing. So all you have to do is to reach out to them. You get your auditor's consent letter from them. Then you attach it to your company document. You submit it to your preferred bank. Then voila, your account is opened.